So this tucked under pelvis might be causing your pelvic floor issues more than you realize. Pelvic tilt changes how the pelvic floor functions with the rest of your body. The muscles inside of your pelvis work with the surrounding area to stabilize your pelvis, because your pelvis is the foundation to the structure above and to your lower extremities below. So if the pelvis is unstable and the outside area surrounding is not doing what it needs to do, the muscles inside have to make up for it. There are certain things that reside here, certain things that pass through here, and when this space becomes tight, every single one of those structures is a fair game to have malfunction. So that means it could be your prostate, uterus, ovaries, it can be your bladder, it can be your intestine, it can be nerves, more than pudendal nerve. I've done videos on what other nerves are involved. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. I produce videos on a weekly basis. I put them out there. We have thousands of videos available to you because I think education is power. Knowledge is power. But back to pelvic floor dysfunction. There are nerves that pass through here. There are arteries and veins, ligaments, muscles, and joints. So every single one of those are impacted when you've got pelvic instability. When your pelvis is tilted under, when you have a posterior presentation, the pressure from inner abdominal pressure, proper inner abdominal pressure, as a result of biological breathing, another video that hopefully you know about. If you don't, we'll put it at the end of this video, but make sure you subscribe to the channel so when I put the videos out there, you get exposed to. Biological breathing is how nature conditions these muscles. That's necessary for the pelvis to be stabilized so it's not tilted under or you don't have anterior pelvis presentation. So when biological breathing takes place, these muscles, that's how nature conditions this, and that's how we impact this. With a tilted under pelvis, this area is not exposed to that pressure to receive its benefits. So altered spine and hip mechanics definitely impacts the pelvic stability. The shortness and tightness of these muscles and whatever is attached in the lower extremity will impact it for sure, and all of those need to be addressed. So some of the correction strategies are to restore your rib cage and spine alignment. That means sometimes, I'm going to show you the side views, sometimes the rib cage is shifted back, sometimes it's shifted forward. In a posterior pelvis tilt, it's more of a slouched movement like this that's taking place. So we don't want to have that. We don't fake it either. I'm going to tell you how to tackle that. You start with biological breathing, which is on the floor. So you learn how to use the breathing apparatus correctly. You don't have to defy gravity either as you're practicing this. When you use developmental exercises, the same exercises we all did to first learn to roll over, to sit, to crawl, to walk, to run, to balance ourselves. That's the manual of movement. Every single walking human being on the planet Earth has done that. We're hardwired that way. Our brain knows it that way, our body parts know it that way. So it's a manual of movement. We use the manual to bring back what we have lost, to recognize what is lost, to understand how to gain it and how to maintain that gain. So using developmental exercises is how you build the mechanics. With repetition, you build strength. Once the mechanics is there, now you can lift weight and do whatever else that it is that you want to do. That posterior pelvic tilt is not going to work or reverse itself by you saying, oh, I need to stick my butt out. That's not how it works, because the moment you get distracted, there goes the posterior pelvic tilt. So That's what this channel is all about. That's how we solve every single mobility related issues, every single neuromuscular skeletal issues, nerve, muscles, and skeletal system, your bones, your joints. That's how we address those, and that's how you get to the bottom of it. Of course, you have to look at your lifestyle and your habits to complete this holistic approach to the problem. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you need any help, use one of the methods of contact in the description box. You comment for any more videos you may have or whatever you thought of this video. Until next time, take care.